Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today we're going to be doing the spoilers for Young and the Restless. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I'd appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows get channel for soap fans. And also, we have a membership where you get early access to videos. We had a really good time on our live in the member section on the talk show we do every Friday with our live Zoom. And you really got to join and see us really have fun and have such a good time talking about the soaps and not just my insights, but the other members' insights as well. And a lot of them line up with my insights. Sometimes, other people can bring up points that I may not have seen or even remembered because, like, I've been watching Young and the Restless since 2012, and some people have been watching Young and the Restless since the 70s. So it's a good place to be, and we would love to have you. Now I'm going to begin with uh, Young and the Restless Monday. I've seen the Monday episode in advance, so I can give you a full breakdown of Monday's episode, beginning with Sharon, who's having all of these different visions of Cassie, dreams of Cassie, and she wakes up and she sees Cassie's ghost. And then, as you can see in this picture here, Mariah, Tessa, and Nick show up with dinner because they're worried about her. And, Sharon is clearly losing her mind, possibly due to her medication. But just when you think Sharon may turn things around, at the end of the episode, this is Sharon all spooked because she started hearing Cassie's voice. So I love that they're giving Sharon more screen time. I really hope that they're ready to bring her back full time on the show and that this story isn't just a sweep story. Sweeps ends on, I think, July 24th. So, yeah, I hope we see her beyond that because in the previous sweeps periods, they brought Sharon on, and then as soon as sweeps is over, we don't see her no more. So hopefully this is the beginning of a big story for her. We also have Kyle and Victor as Kyle comes in hot. Like, look, Victor, you told Claire you warned her about me and I want to know what's going on. So Victor is a smooth criminal. He doesn't care. He calmed Kyle all the way down, reminding him that Summer and Claire are both his granddaughters, that family means everything to him. And he lets Kyle know, if you hurt Summer or Claire, I'm going to hurt you, and you don't want me for an enemy. So Kyle starts looking stupid. Like when I remembers live, I was like, there's Jack face that everybody calls Jack's face. Now we got Kyle face. So Kyle was looking stupid, and because he could say that back to Victor. If Victor fires him, he's screwed, you know. And also, I want to address this before I move on. There are a lot of people saying things like they don't understand why Audra, Victor's forcing Audra to be co-CEOs with Kyle. You're not looking at the bigger picture. Kyle is mad now, but there's nothing to say he won't make up with his parents. There's nothing to say he won't feel guilty for hurting Jack or Jabot, which is still his legacy, whether he works there or not. He's still an avid, and Kyle can turn on Victor at any minute. So that's why Victor wants Audra there. Victor wants Audra there to watch his back and his best interest and to keep an eye on Kyle. And that's why Victor told Audra about Kyle wanting her out, because he wants her on her toes. He don't want her to get comfortable. That's his eyes and ears to watch over Kyle, because he only wants Kyle there to hurt Jack. And, Kyle has gone and flipped, just like he flipped on Tucker and went back to Jabot. He can do the same thing with Victor. So Victor is hedging his bets. He's not going all in on Kyle because he can't fully trust Kyle, because Kyle is just hurt that his mother had his job. But who's to say that Diane will say, look, Jack, I can't do this no more. I'm a retire, bring Kyle back, let's end this war, which she has said like twice, but it might stick a third time. So Victor, he don't trust Kyle. He don't care about Kyle. He just wants to use Kyle to hurt Jack. Now we're going to move on to Summer. Now, this episode with Summer, it really made me feel like she was like a mini Phyllis because she was clearly trying to manipulate Harrison and him being a kid, thinking that he wouldn't catch on. But Harrison caught on because, she says, look, I know you're gonna be at a new house with your dad, but guess what? I'm looking for a house too, so you can have two rooms that you can decorate and do what you want to do with it. And on top of that, you can even help me find the house. And Harrison calls her out on. He's like, "Are you trying to make me to choose between your house and Dad's house?" And that's when Kyle walks in and overhears him. But I think that talk Kyle had with Victor about hurting even one of his granddaughters calmed him down because normally Kyle would have went off on Summer, like he has been doing for the last couple of months. But he was actually pretty calm at the end of the episode with Summer. But I do want to go back and mention that early in the episode, Harrison was with um, Claire, and Summer was very jealous and visibly shaken at how much fun they were having. They were playing patty cake and just enjoying each other's company so much. And Summer was like trying to ask some questions. He's like, I don't really remember, but he's already told Claire everything. So Claire had to kind of like pull it out of him. And he clearly loves Summer, but he definitely loves Claire. And Summer is having a hard time with that. And we're going to end Monday's episode with the other thing that happened, which has to do with Claire. So Katie started off the episode not wanting to have dinner because she was like, okay, if it's just, she didn't, Billy, her brother, and her mother, then she's okay. She's upset that Cole is there, and she's like, oh, I know Claire's coming. So Claire does end up coming, and she overhears Katie's not wanting to really talk to her or be around her. So she asks to speak with Katie in private. They have a little sister talk where Katie sort of like warms up to Claire when she asked her what was it like living with Jordan, was it scary? And Claire was like, yeah, it was scary, and I wish I had a sister I could have confided in. And Katie starts smiling. So, because I'm sure, Katie may like the idea of having a sister now. Then now that she sort of feels sorry for Claire and doesn't see her as the enemy. Plus, Johnny made a bet with Billy that when Claire and Katie came back to the table, they would be best friends, and he bet him $100. He didn't even have $100, but he knew he was going to win. And so at the end of the episode, it was kind of cute. He told Billy he owes him $100 because, as you can see in this picture, Katie is smiling. Claire's happy, and you can't see everyone at the table, but it's Johnny, Katie, Claire, Victoria, and Cole as a family. Billy, had to leave. And another interesting thing that you looking at this table is I'm gonna call it the Golden Girls effect, where the camera's in the middle, so nobody can have their back to the camera. So, I'm a producer, director, writer, and I've done plenty of productions. And so, I always think it's almost funny seeing this kind of setup. Like if you ever watch Golden Girls, there's no chair that's sort of like the back to the, so the actors don't have the back to the cameras. And this scene is even worse because you got six characters. You got Victoria, Cole, Claire, Johnny, Katie, and Billy. So randomly, you see them playing musical chairs where, let's say, Billy will have to go to the bar as another character comes in. Like him and Johnny kept sort of like moving, finding reasons to sort of stand up and be in the background. Because only, as you can see, only four people can really fit in the scene. So it calls for some musical chairs. Watch on Monday. It calls for some musical chairs of people getting up and down and going back and forth so that there's always four characters sitting down and maybe one in the background or two in the background. So that is it for this. Oh, that was just Monday. I'm sorry. I'm about to cut the camera off. Okay, Tuesday, Victor reveals a new game plan to his family. Jack and Diane make a tough decision about Kyle, and Nate sets ground rules with Audra. Then on Wednesday, Summer takes a page from Phyllis's book. Adam and Chelsea fight their attraction, and Heather shares unexpected news with Daniel. Thursday, Victor drives a hard bargain with Adam. Nick and Phyllis share a difference of opinion about Summer's actions, and Nikki stands her ground at the office. And let me change this picture because we have this next event coming up on Friday, July 19th, 2 days before my birthday. Nick finds himself caught between Phyllis and Sharon, which is the picture you see now. Chelsea covers her tracks with Billy, and Victoria encourages Claire to travel outside of her comfort zone. And that is it for Young and Restless spoilers for the week of July 15th. And I will see you in the next video.